Hey, yo, I'm the Hulk. Yo, come on. Good times, brother. Evening, yo. I got a whole pile of toys and cool things that I got just recently, just off camera to the left. See the way my finger's pointing there? This guy. Now, yeah, I know who it is. It's Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles, but it's the movie version of Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles. I guess like the more recent Michael Bay movies. Maybe number 1, number 2. It's a pretty well articulated figure, I gotta give him that. I imagine he'd look way cooler if I had his swords and stuff. I think I got some extra swords I can give him. I saw the first movie, didn't care for it. It just kind of went by. There's some exciting stuff, some funny stuff. Not really my thing at all. I was never a gigantic Ninja Turtles fan. I respect them, and I like some of their adventures and things like that, but some of it just misses the mark for me. I gotta admit, the design of the Turtles for those movies is not really that bad. Like, it kind of looks like a hybrid turtle / person. It looks pretty good. So you got a tail. I always thought the other Ninja Turtles, at least in the original comics, they had these tails that always looked like they were pooping themselves, or that they were like it looked like their junk, their turtle junk hanging down. He is Leonardo, also known as the leader of the Ninja Turtles. Cowabunga, hang 10. Then I also got a bunch of Marvel figures. These guys, I don't know if I got them all at once or if I collected them from different places, like, different little sales and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, this one you might recognize as the original Iron Man from, like, Iron Man the movie, the very first movie, 2008. The one that Tony Stark builds and escapes from the cave in this, or what looks very much like this suit of armor. Yeah, it's okay. It's at that, like, Playmate scale. He's got the big hands and the big feet. They're not superposable in this scale, but it looks alright. It just kind of looks like he has his, like, travel sport bottle on his wrist or whatever. Can't turn his head, though, which is weird. You can turn his torso, but not his head. What the hell kind of shitty-ass Iron Man is that? Get over there. This guy is the Ironmonger, and he's got even worse, like, posability. Actually better, I should say, because he can turn his head. And you can also turn his torso. But you cannot manipulate his legs at all. Could you move the legs on this guy? No. But his hands are sculpted in such a way that it looks just dumb. Like, what's he doing? Is he, like, trying to lift something? Because I don't know, I suppose, like, diagonally I could put, like, a car there or something. Is he trying to lift something? Is he doing raising the roof? Like, what's he doing here? Okay, maybe, like, putting his hand out to, like, shoot a beam at you, like, I don't know what's going on here. Hey, I don't know what's going on here, man. Don't ask me, I'm just a plastic figure. Then there's a Hulk that came in there. But the Hulk is, like, permanently sculpted like this. And it's a weird figure. Like, you can't... Well, you can only bend his legs as the two of them together. And he can do that. He can do sit-ups. And then you can just move his arms, like... And all they do is, like, you pull him back and he's like, smash, 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 smash. Like, I don't know, when I was a kid and I was playing with my toys... very different from being a full-grown man and playing with my toys right now. I would probably appreciate a little bit more posability instead of just the guy. What if you're playing out a scenario with your action figures where all these guys are, like, hanging out, and I don't know, maybe they want to go out and get something to eat, and this guy's, like, permanently sculpted as, like, no, I must be served first. Hulk no wear mask. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, how much playability is there in a character that, like, can't lower his arms? I can't. I'm gonna break him if I do. What a dumbass figure. And his head moves, so he can look to the side while he's doing the exact same maneuver. The only action figure depiction of actor Mickey Rourke that I own, and I don't really want any other ones, but he's got the like electro whip things that apparently are somehow stolen tech from Tony Stark or whatever. I mean, Tony Stark never had whips, man. How can you say that he ripped it all off? Well, because he's got the glowing circle on his chest, that's why. He is Russian. He doesn't care about stupid glowing circle. He only cares about the bird. I want my bird. My bird. My bird. Take that, Hulk. Stupid capitalist green pig. And then we got Ultron. Ultron has massive fists. Like, you don't really see Ultron punching a lot of stuff. Or, I don't know, because he usually shoots beams and whatever. And but look at the size of those hands, though, man. Like, that's just dumb. And he can turn his head around. Well, he's a robot, eh? He can totally do that. And he can do the twist. But you can't bend his knees, and you can't move his feet or nothing. One thing I'll say about these types of figures, at least they normally stand up pretty well. I mean, I keep knocking them over, but I'm doing it on purpose, so it doesn't count. Okay, so that's some Marvel stuff I picked up. The Enchantress from the Suicide Squad movie. Looks pretty much like her to me. I think it says DC on the bottom here, does it not? Pretty sure that's who this character is. Can't bend her arms. I mean, I could bend them, but I can't like pose them or anything. And same with her legs. I can turn her head. I can turn her head like this. But I mean, I can't make her like cast a spell or anything, and that's what her thing is, right? Like, I suppose I could just lift it up temporarily, and she's like, "Hey, you over there. Hey, you over there." Doesn't work. Yeah, Enchantress. Look, it's kind of stylized, kind of like minimalist action figure. I get it. This type doesn't have a mouth, or at least it's barely visible. There's just a little set of lips right there. Anyway, it's all about the eyes. It's all about the sort of squished perspective sort of thing, just like this one. I think this is Aquaman's wife. I'm not sure. She's got cool red hair. Could be Merida from Brave, for all I know. So has zero posability other than her head. So she has, which I can't really. I mean, I can. You can hear that, and she kind of just naturally returns to the. So she has 0.5 points of articulation, because you can kind of half move her head, and that's it. Does she have a mouth? Yes, she does. She has a little smile there. What do you got to be so happy about living in the bottom of the ocean? Anyway, yeah, she's a pretty good figure, I guess. I don't know. They're kind of neat. I mean, I don't know that much about DC, so DC Comics, that is. So if I got these ones wrong, let me know in the comments. Push these guys back a little bit. Speaking of DC, I got this, a Funko Pop Poison Ivy, I believe it is. Now, this came in a group of stuff that I didn't really want this, and I didn't want this one either. I don't even know who this is. She's got like hawk wings or something, and a jetpack, and like a flight goggles or whatever, or something, or hawk motif working. I don't know who this character is. I didn't want this or this. I mean, I think that's Poison Ivy, so at least and I would be happy with this figure if either one of them were able to stand up. If Funko Pop figures are the stupidest fucking figures. First of all, it's a freaking watermelon with 2 dots on it. And they intentionally leave most of this like blank or featureless, or the only thing that's going to be in there is going to be like some trademark thing, like, you know, like that. And what a shitty display for action figures. I hate the look of Funko Pop, and you can take that to the bank. I can't stand the design of them is so dumb. First of all, why would you want people to just collect them in the box and just collect them and keep them and put them in a big stack, because you obviously didn't go out of your way to make this figure in a way that when you take it out of the box, it'll actually stand up. That's the dumbest fucking thing ever. And they look stupid. I'm sorry. Like this, at least, like, you know, you can say, oh, this doesn't look like the original Ninja Turtle design. Oh, what a shitty figure. What are you talking about? First of all, I could pose this figure like crazy, and you know, and he looks, I don't know, fairly well detailed, and he probably looks almost exactly like in the movie, and he stands up. Look at that, he stands up. Why can't y'all? Because Funko Pops are garbage. Don't waste your money on these things, man. Or if you do, hey, do you want to buy those ones from me? Because I don't want them anymore.